My name's Brian Profit. I'm associate here at Graham Milstein Calisher, and I engage in liquor licensing, medical marijuana licensing, and commercial litigation. I've licensed restaurants, I've licensed bars, I've licensed liquor stores from Fort Collins in the north to Pueblo in the south, all along the Front Range, into the mountains, some of the mountain communities. In Colorado, we're a dual licensing state, so wherever you plan to have your liquor license establishment, let's say it's Fort Collins, you've got to get a license from the city of Fort Collins, but you also have to have a license from the state of Colorado. And I help my clients from the step of, I think maybe I want to own a liquor store, through the licensing process, all the way to issuance, and then even afterwards if they ever have any regulatory questions or unfortunately if maybe they have a slip up, for instance maybe they serve a minor or something like that. So I help them in those show cause proceedings to defend their licenses to make sure they can remain open, remain profitable. And also I try to give them guidance on how not to make those mistakes again in the future if it's the first time I'm representing a client, say on a show cause matter. I'll work with them to help with their training. And if I'm working with a new restaurant or a new tavern or something like that, I'll work with them at the beginning to talk about training and things they can do so that they work with me for their initial license, and then hopefully I never have to work with them again because they don't get in trouble with either the city or the state that they're working in. And a lot of people, particularly independent restaurant owners, try to navigate this process by themselves. And the number one answer that I would give them if they wanted to know why they should come to me is because I know the process. I know the local clerks. I know how to move these things along quickly. Many independent, particularly independent restaurant owners will try to navigate the process themselves, and instead of having a liquor license and opening the restaurant in say 3 to 4 months, it takes them 6 to 9 months. And the difference between 3 to 4 months and 6 to 9 months in the restaurant industry is a lifetime. It's important to try to get open as quickly as possible to generate name recognition and to fill those seats. And so I would encourage anybody who tries to do it on their own or who tries to do it with an attorney who's not experienced in the area to reconsider that, because while you may be spending a little bit of money for the attorney who knows what they're doing, you're going to be losing far in excess of that by not being in business in a timely manner.